have a picky toddler like mine who is refusing to eat vegetables and everything else that I put on his plate, I have something for you. Today we are going to make spinach and avocado pancakes that my picky toddler loves, and I guarantee yours will love as well.
Okay, y'all ready? Let's get into this recipe because it has honestly been a lifesaver for me. My son used to eat everything. You couldn't even open a wrapper around him without him wanting some. And then one day he decided he just hated everything. He didn't want none of it on his plate. So I thought, let me try turning pancakes into something that actually has some nutrients in it. I actually like to make a large batch of dry pancake mix so that I always have some on hand. Once I'm ready to make them, I'll take about 2 cups of that dry mix, in 1.5 cups of milk, 1 egg, some maple syrup or vanilla extract, whichever one you have. I also like to sprinkle in some flaxseed powder for extra fiber. To my wet ingredients, I add in spinach, and I always use frozen spinach because it's just easier. And I also add some avocado. You can use half or a whole avocado. I like to use the whole thing because somehow he still can't taste it. I use my NutriBullet to blend all of the wet ingredients together, and then I pour that into my dry mix and whisk everything together. What I really love about this recipe is that it is simple. It only requires 1 bowl. There's not a whole lot of steps. It's not complicated. I add a little bit of avocado oil and butter because the avocado oil will help the pancake to not stick, and the butter is going to add that little flavor and get you those crispy edges. Once my butter has melted a little bit, I go ahead and add my pancake mix using about a 1/4 cup of batter. This makes the pancakes the size of the palm of my hand, and honestly it really doesn't matter because for a toddler you're going to likely cut them up anyway. So you can honestly make them any size. Once you start to see those bubbles forming on top, that's when you know it's time to flip them. Once I flip them, I let them cook for another minute or two. You would have told me that my child was going to be a picky eater as a toddler, I would have told you that you're lying. Now I can really empathize with the mothers that are trying to ride this phase out with their children, but also trying to make sure that they're getting all the nutrients that they need. Another reason why I love this recipe is because it is so flexible. You can do bananas, berries, whatever you have on hand, throw that in a blender and mix it up and add it to your pancake mix. These pancakes also freeze really well. Once they cool, I'll throw them in a freezer bag, and in the morning I'll heat them up for him. And sometimes on those days when he's being extra picky, he might have these pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because at the end of the day, his stomach doesn't know what time it is. So if you have a picky toddler, I know it's stressful, but this has been one of those small wins for me, and hopefully it can be one for you too.
And here is the finished product. We have fluffy, delicious, and most importantly, healthy avocado spinach pancakes for your picky toddler. Let me tell you something. These are so good. I like them. Sometimes I take a little off his plate and I eat it for my breakfast too. To make these pancakes, please leave a comment. Let me know how it works for you. Let me know how your toddler likes it. If you want more recipes and meal ideas for picky toddlers, let me know because maybe I have more where this came from. Bye.